The business cycle going up is the key trigger for altcoin season. And why is that? Again, what we need is more disposable income to invest. And what we all do is we want to go out the risk curves and make as much money as possible in the shortest period of time. That is the world we live in because we are so fucked. We are in this perfect position where we just keep following this roadmap. This is all I need. This is all anybody needs. You don't need any of the rest of the charts. You don't even need to log on to Twitter. You don't need to do anything, but just use this. Use this one chart of Bitcoin in its log regression channel and suggest it probably goes to 2 standard deviations overboard. What is that? Well, that's kind of north of 500,000. So maybe it goes to 1 standard deviation. That's about 300,000. That looks pretty reasonable to me.
Raoul explores the Ethereum-Bitcoin relationship, emphasizing its potential to maintain a stable upward trend. Ethereum, driven by improving economic conditions and the associated increase in risk appetite, is positioned to outperform. He predicts that as the business cycle picks up, risk-taking across asset classes will intensify, ushering in what is fondly referred to as altcoin season. Altcoin season, he explains, occurs when investors move further along the risk curve, seeking high-yield opportunities within smaller crypto assets. These movements often align with improved economic conditions, giving individuals the confidence to speculate and diversify. For many, this is a strategy to combat rising costs of living, such as housing, goods, and services. Raoul cautions against recklessness during this period. He advises a balanced approach, advocating for intelligent speculation and portfolio management.
Please take a little time to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications for more videos like this. You can also check out our other videos on cryptocurrencies and the overall digital asset space and drop your comments and observations in the comments section below. Everything you do helps with the YouTube algorithm and immensely contributes to the channel's growth. Thanks and enjoy the video.
Financial conditions going up. Business cycle about to improve. That's fully fed. ISM versus fully fed tells you the business cycle is about to pick up massively. It won't be inflationary, but we should start to see the business cycle pick up. That's going to be good for all of us. It means we're going to make a bit more money in our businesses. We're going to start to feel a little bit more at ease. We'll be able to invest more money. We'll be able to do stuff like that. But the key thing is when the ISM picks up, it drives the ETH Bitcoin cross. The ETH Bitcoin cross has been a beautiful pattern where we've been, this is a little bit out of date, it's pulled back a tad, but it's still the same. It's like, this is a fucking wedge pattern. Now, does it break to new all-time highs? I kind of think it might do, but even if it doesn't, it's big range, big sloppy range. It means that ETH is at the low end of its range and it'll probably get back to the high end of its range and it remains stable in its relationship versus Bitcoin. I think that is to come, and that's driven by the business cycle driving risk-taking across assets. But when we come into that, the business cycle going up is the key trigger for altcoin season. And why is that? Again, what we need is more disposable income to invest. And what we all do is we want to go out the risk curves and make as much money as possible in the shortest period of time. That is the world we live in because we are so fucked. We're so fucked because of how high housing prices are, the cost of goods and food, how restaurants. I was in New York City. It was $330 on my own for dinner at a fancy-ish French restaurant, not like a 3-star Michelin. It's insane out there. So we have to make a lot of money. I get it. I get that things are a lot more expensive for many of us, or for all of us. And the only way of getting ahead is speculating. I get it. So I want to help you speculate intelligently. And altcoin season is there. That doesn't mean go way out the risk curve. But here's the total market cap of crypto, excluding the top 10. So this is really alts. It does this every time. It has this consolidation wedge pattern, breakout higher. We've just started breaking out. So have patience, hold on. And, it'll also get rid of many of our sins, the stupid shit you've got in your portfolio. I think it will help with that too. So that lies ahead. the Bitcoin, this ridiculously over colorful chart that Julian puts together. If you've got color blindness, this is utterly useless for you. But basically all it's saying is usually the full pattern is very strong. The only reason the full pattern was not strong in 2021, and this is really important, I'm going to say this again. 2021 is not the roadmap. What happened in 2021, because of the violence of the downside in 2020, the upside was equally violent in the business cycle. And the ISM peaked in March of 2021. Right now, we're still below 50. There is no fucking chance the business cycle peaks. And none of our indicators suggest anything that this crypto market is anywhere near overbought. This is our Z-score indicator, whatever the fuck that means. It's Julian Bittle, he's smarter than me. Well, he thinks he is, because he can use long words and things like Z-scores, which I don't really know. But anyway, basically we're not overbought at all. We're nowhere near any of this. Our GMI cycle top indicator. So we are in this perfect position where we just keep following this roadmap. This is all I need. This is all anybody needs. You don't need any of the rest of the charts. You don't even need to log on to Twitter. You don't need to do anything, but just use this. Use this one chart of Bitcoin in its log regression channel and suggest it probably goes to 2 standard deviations overbought. What is that? Well, that's kind of north of 500,000. So maybe it goes to 1 standard deviation. That's about 300,000. That looks pretty reasonable to me. That's what every fucking NASDAQ stock has done since 2012. So it's not like some special magic property of Bitcoin. No, it's Metcalfe's law. Amazon has done this. Microsoft has done this. Apple has done this. Tesla has done this. Meta has done this. It's all the same. So I'm not asking a lot here. I'm just saying it just continued to be adopted as a technology and everything continues to go. And in the end, what we're all waiting for is this little puppy. The banana zone. The banana zone has started and we barely started. And you freaking out. This stupid, oh my God, it's going to correct 20%. Look at Raoul's chart of liquidity. That's this. If you can see it, in 2017. That's this in 2021. In 2013, we didn't even get that. We got sideways. So if we get a bit of a correction here, does it make any difference? Or you're better off just going outside, touching grass, spending time with your family over Christmas, drinking a little too much Bollinger Rosé, learning how to toast your own snacks. Yeah. Everything else is just fucking... In the end, we're here for one thing. And one thing only. I'm trying to help you understand that you can unfuck your future with a banana. All you have to do is not fuck this up. I'm trying my best. I won't get everything right. I'm sure you'll hate me at some point and you'll love me at other points. I'm doing my best for you. We're all in this together. I'm in this with you.
Raoul discusses the risks associated with leveraged positions, particularly in assets like MicroStrategy, which has become a popular Bitcoin proxy. He expresses concern over the layers of leverage in such trades, warning of potential fallout during market corrections. While optimistic about crypto's future, Raoul remains pragmatic. He emphasizes the importance of understanding market dynamics, managing risk, and avoiding overcomplicated strategies.
Josh March asking for thoughts on long-term rates. I think they come lower. I honestly do. My base case has been they come down to 2.5% in this cycle, which is quite away from here. Maybe it's 3%. But I think they come lower. That eases mortgages. That helps the economy. I don't think inflation is the key issue here. We'll see a cyclical pickup in inflation later on in the cycle, but it's not an issue. So I think rates come lower, and I think we need them lower because we need to roll over stuff. Now, Rabbi has actually just sent me one. So Rabbi is our head of product. He's helping out here as well. Would you be very cautious on MicroStrategies after a cycle top? QQQ will help create a price floor but I'm concerned about traditional bear market with margin call on debts, from Adam Mason. Adam, it's not a popular topic for me to talk about MicroStrategies because there is a lot of believers. I'm not sure that what they're doing is the issue. I don't think it's the leverage of MicroStrategies that's the issue. I think it's the 2x leverage ETFs. When they unwind, they're going to create a faster unwind. And then we've got the leverage that's inherent in the MicroStrategies ecosystem of the hedge funds buying the convertible bonds to get the options, to trade the options. They're doing this using prime broking, which is leverage. There's then people arbing the MicroStrategies price versus the Bitcoin price. There's enormous amounts of leverage outside of MicroStrategies that gets layered on in this trade. And when it all trades at a discount, it becomes a big problem. And so I'm nervous of it, and I get it. Everyone thinks it's an infinite money glitch. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm the moron. I'm happy to deal with that. But there are risks outside of what Michael Saylor is doing that are less quantifiable. And I just don't want people to get hurt too much. So I'm not selling my crypto. I will take some lifestyle chips off the table, because whether it's I want to have an extension on the house, or do up the house in Little Cayman, or I want to buy something else, or whatever it is, right? Lifestyle chips. So that's into something else, which is a lifestyle asset. I generally prefer to stay in the cycle and then add, because I have cash flow, than take it all off. I think timing the cycle has not worked for me, and it doesn't necessarily work for others. Everyone's obsessed by this, obsessed by the cycle, when the people who are the richest are the people who do nothing and buy more in the down cycle. What would I do if I want to take money off? Well, USDC is pretty safe. US dollars in your bank, that's good too. So do what you can.
Raoul is bullish on the broader crypto market and its transformative potential. He sees crypto as a generational opportunity, offering unparalleled upside for those willing to navigate its challenges. He encourages viewers to remain disciplined, educated, and patient. The journey won't be without setbacks, but the rewards could be life-changing for those who stay the course. Raoul Pal's insights serve as a masterclass in understanding crypto markets and macroeconomics. His balanced approach, combining optimism with caution, offers a roadmap for navigating the complexities of today's financial landscape.
Please like and subscribe my channel.